So I think plain language summaries is an interesting trend, and I say trend within the industry because it isn't currently regulated. I do actually see there is a movement in sponsors to proceed with incorporating plain language summaries into their processes well in advance of the clinical trial regulation going into effect. And it is because they are hearing the voices of patient advocates and hearing that this is important to patients. I've sort of shared the analogy that patients have voiced that when they participate in the trial and they give of their time, and then at the end of the trial, they don't hear back, they don't know what the conclusion is, and it's like someone broke up with them over text.
I think that patient advocacy groups have been extremely successful in helping sponsors see the need to communicate directly with patients who have participated in one of their studies. I think that they've communicated that loud and clear, and sponsors are responding. They really do want to thank the patients. They really do want to take the time. It's difficult when you're seeing a summarization of hundreds of patients' experiences to remember that this was one patient's experience too. What writing the plain language summary does in response to those patient advocacy groups is it reminds them that at the end of the day, this is somebody's family member and that we need to take the time to thank them.
Plain language summaries definitely, I think, feed into improving the overall industry's ability to recruit patients. The pharmaceutical industry has found it more difficult to keep a positive reputation with the general public. Plain language summaries is one way to connect with those patients, and then, people have a tendency to share their experience. So if they have that positive conclusion, other people are more likely to participate in trials. And then from just a general brand reputation, I think if you can reach critical mass and people broadly know that if they're a trial participant for your organization, that they're going to get that feedback, that over time you build sort of a sustained, stronger relationship with your patient base.